Good afternoon. My name is Paul Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK.
And my name is Louise Golding from Clarity Crafts in the UK as well.
Welcome to another episode of Clarity Social TV. And this is part 2 for today. We had a lovely hour at 10 o'clock this morning, and which also saw the launch of the brand new collection from Linda Williams. Yes. Linda Williams Floral Gift Collection.
You're getting so excited about
it. I know, I can't get my words out. The lovely Gracie is in the building with you this afternoon. So if you have any questions, she's there to help. She'll pop the links up as well. I can see she's already in the room. Hopefully the sound, I just panicked then thinking, had I pressed the button? And I have. So Grace said the sound is great. Thank you very much, Gracie. So we've got another fun-filled hour for you to round off the end of the week.
We have, yes.
And so we're going to have a look at the brand new collection from Linda Williams. We're going to have a look at some of our A4 Groovi Tem-Plates. We've also got a fantastic offer on our coloured parchment, half price until midnight on Saturday, the 6th of September, because today is the 5th. We've got some brand new back in stocks that have been flying out the door, and it is just a limited amount of stock we have on those, but we'll go through all of that when we get some more friends in the room. So nice. And it's quite funny because I've been printing off the orders in between the show, and you're getting the blame, I'm getting the blame, and Linda Williams is getting the blame. So, and on Sunday everybody can blame Barb. That's all I can say, because Sunday, with it being the first Sunday of the month, is the usual 3 to 5 p.m. show here at Clarity Street. That's what I'm going to say, at Clarity Street. And because it is September is always a special month here at Clarity. So please make sure that you join us on Sunday at 3 o'clock. We will be going live just after 3 o'clock because the UK government will be testing the emergency alarm on all phones or phones that are compatible with that. And even though your phone is on silent, it will still go off. So we don't want to go live at 3 o'clock and all of a sudden everyone's blasted by
with a big government sound.
I think it only lasts for about 10-20 seconds. But we don't want to go live and then obviously, I mean, I think it's quite nice that the government is making an announcement that it's Clarity's 32nd birthday and the show's about to start. I think that's very kind of them. So Grace said that she's blameless. Grace, you're not blameless because you put the links up. You're encouraging our friends that are tuning in to purchase as well. We can all take the blame because it's a lovely type of blame to take.
It is, yes.
Right, okay, so we'll do some housekeeping. There's several ways in which you can order. If you're tuning in Monday to Friday from, tuning in Monday to Friday, we are open between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. We will also have the phones in operation on Sunday from 2:30 until 5:30 p.m.
Nice.
The lovely Sue is in to answer the phones and take any orders as well. I can't read that, Grace. Sorry, I can't repeat what you just said. So Sue will be here on Sunday during the live show as well. Alternatively, you can go to the website and you can order. It's a shop that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year.
Which is very handy.
I mean, if you have trouble sleeping and you're looking to get your crafty fix, then obviously the shop's open.
Yeah.
Fill your boots, I say.
That's what I'm going to be doing this weekend.
Right, okay, so let me bring up some detail. I'm thinking, what do I need to order? What are we getting the blame for? And Grace. Let me bring up some details on the screen for you. So you can see here, whenever we bring you a product and we talk about it, we just bring up, I'm going to reach across to Louise, actually, Louise, do you want to point to the iCard? Oh, there we go. Perfect positioning. So you can see brand new today. Your item number is 42545. You've got an image of the product, and then you've got what it's called, and then you've got the various pricing. So you can see here, this is Linda's Floral Gifts A5 Square Groovi Plate Collection. And normally that would be £39.96. There is a £5 saving, bringing it down to £34.96. However, if you belong to any of our any of our clubs, then you also get your additional either 10, 12.5 or 15% discount as well. So if you do belong to all three of them, you'll get 15% off of that price as well. And we worked it out that the Diamond Club member would pay £29.72. So that is better than for the price of 3.
Yes, it is.
So so that's a bonus.
Always nice getting a free Groovi plate, isn't it?
It is indeed. So the details will change on the screen as we go through different things, and I stop waffling and everything else. But let's have a look at this brand new collection. Now, this was launched at our annual summer retreats, which was at the end of August.
Yeah.
It was Bank Holiday weekend, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So the lovely Linda was teaching a wonderful group of friends, and it was very quiet, very, very quiet.
Parchment always is.
Parchment,
concentrating.
Yeah. If you could bottle that and sell it,
what's
it'd be amazing.
The Inky retreat like?
It has its moments.
Yeah.
I mean, there are quiet moments. Normally when everyone's eating. No, it's a completely different vibe. It really is.
Yeah.
And it works really well. So this was a collection of plates that Linda launched at the annual retreat, and we'll talk about our upcoming open days and one-day workshops with both Linda is doing a parchment one and Barb's doing a Groovi. No. Yeah, Linda's doing parchment and Barb's doing inky. And Barb already knows what she's doing, and Linda, I understand, is already working on the project for November. Now, this collection of plates, Louise will also be using these in a couple of weeks in Groovi Tuesday.
I will be.
So look, she's so excited. She's almost finished working with Linda's floral numbers.
Yep.
We've got about 2 weeks on that. So on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, Louise will be starting a lovely project using this collection of plates. So without further ado, let's have a look. They all are available individually. So we're going to go to the overhead and have a look at this one. So this is the Dahlia, I nearly said Dahlia gift bag box. Oh, I need to have a sleep.
It is really pretty, the Dahlia. And you've got the lovely gift box with the lovely, it could
it's
be
like the tissue paper
or the
type
tissue
thing,
paper,
isn't it? Yeah.
It could be anything, couldn't it? We've got some lovely bows, which would look lovely anywhere. You know,
yeah. I mean, I think the way Linda's designed this collection is that you can take the various bouquets of flowers,
yes,
and you can change the vessel in which they're being held.
Yes.
So we've got the gift box, there's a bouquet, there is a flower pot, and there is a gift bag as well.
Yes.
Now, this is what the ladies did on the parchment retreat.
Wow, isn't that gorgeous?
Wow, I know.
Wow. And that's using the pergoliners, and you've got the lovely colours of the brown and the yellow together look really effective.
It is, and that was sort of colouring on the front and on the back. And you're going to be doing this type of colouring also in our 123 online course, aren't you?
Yes, very, very similar. It's going to look relatively similar. We're going to be using the paintbrush.
Nice. So if you're interested in learning this technique and you weren't able to attend the parchment retreat, then you can all still sign up to Louise's online course. Item number for that is 60227. It's £60. There's no club discount on that. We've done part 1 this week.
We have. Everybody really enjoyed that.
They did. You was playing with playing with Dorso crayons.
We were, yeah.
I know, yeah, it was.
You were playing with them too.
I was playing with Dorso crayons. So part 1 was Dorso crayons, part 2 are the Perga colour pens, and then part 3 is going to be the Pergaliner pencils. So I'm sure Gracie could pop a link up to, I'm sure it is item number 60227, because even though we've done part 1, you can go back and watch that. And then each time we do a live show, you can either join in live, and the next one is next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Or if you're working, you can go back in after. There was like a bit of a technical hitch with the video. Jim was having problems getting that loaded, wasn't it?
The platform was doing some,
yeah. But normally it goes live within sort of like an hour for you to go back and rewatch.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like this lovely type of colouring, then Louise will be showing us on that. Now, this one is from Francis Knott. And I love that Francis has taken that box.
I know, that's very, very clever, and made it into like a frame.
Yeah, it's like a flower within a flower, isn't it?
Yeah, and just adding a little bit of detail to kind of connect all of the
bags. It looks like, reminds me of one of those exploding boxes.
Yes, yeah. And you've got some lovely gold there as well.
Isn't that beautiful?
Absolutely.
Then we've got one from Glynis.
Oh,
now, Glynis has just used part of that frame.
Yeah, it's just the corner.
And I love where she's changed the colours in it. So you've got the greens all to tie in.
The pink, yes. That is gorgeous. And it's nice to have a little tag as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So that is your Dahlia gift box. Then we have our Primula flower pot.
I love this. I think it's so pretty.
It's really lovely. I thought they could be pansies, I suppose, couldn't they, as well? Or are pansies more wider petaled?
Yeah, they're kind of like, they've got bigger parts, haven't they?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yes, it looks more like a panda face, doesn't it?
Yeah, but these are really, really lovely.
So that is your Primula flower pot. Item for that individually is 42516. This one is from Glynis. I love the colours in this one.
Yeah,
very autumnal.
Yes,
isn't it?
Is actually.
I love the orange. The orange gives it a real lift.
It does, gives it some depth, doesn't it? When you have the yellow and the orange together.
And I love how she's blended the colour in that frame.
Yeah, it's so pretty, very autumnal. And then on craft card, it looks really, really lovely.
Yeah, and a lovely multi-needle tool. Yeah. Now this one is Francis thinking outside the box.
Isn't that pretty?
So when you look, that is your actual primulas in the flower pot.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Just taken away the flower pot and just made them into like large corners.
Yeah.
Which is very, very, very pretty. But this is using the technique that we're going to be teaching on the module 3.
Super.
That's the technique that Francis uses.
Then we have our rose bouquet or bouquet. This like, so each of them got 4 different frames which are interchangeable, plus also usable in their own right as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you don't have to use, if you wanted to use the borders and use your other Groovi plates as well, then yeah, you can mix and match. Perfect.
So I mean, this one here from Francis, she's used a completely different frame around this collection.
Yeah, so pretty, isn't it? And this is really effective for your white work.
For the shadow embossing, yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It looks so dimensional, doesn't it?
It does. You can really tell.
You want to pick up that bouquet.
I know, you think, oh, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then this one from Glynis. Excuse me.
Beautiful. So a lovely little bit of needlework around the edges and a nice little bit of grid work. But this is really lovely. The red against the white looks really
very
lovely.
Romantic looking. And then we have the tulip gift bag. So this was the second plate that Linda worked with in the parchment retreat.
It's really lovely. All of the folds and everything, you can really get some lovely colour work into those.
And you can get sort of like that, the lovely shadow work. I mean, well, okay, this was a piece of artwork that our friends on the parchment retreat recreated.
So pretty.
And I love how Linda's used the hearts from the middle.
That is really, really effective, isn't it? So pretty. Wow.
Nice. And then finally, one more piece, and this one's from Glynis. And when I saw this, I said earlier, didn't I? I thought, oh, oh no, they're in opposite directions. What's gone
Yeah.
wrong? But it isn't. It's just exactly the same. It's just pointing off to
slightly
the
to
left.
the other side.
Linda's is going off to the right, and Glynis's is going off to the left.
I love the grid work as well.
I know. Yeah, so you can
So
use all your
pretty.
other techniques
Definitely.
in there as well. It was funny because when we were doing this on the retreat, and I said to Linda, "What color?" If we look at Linda's, I said, "Linda, on your tassels." She went, "What tassels?" It was the stalks of the tulip.
I love the tassels at the bottom.
Yeah, and she went, "There's no tassels on there," but it wasn't just me. Somebody else thought it was tassels as well.
You could have tassels at the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is the brand new collection from Linda Williams there. And it's beautiful. And the reason it's called the floral gifts, because they're all types of floral. You've got the box, you've got the flower pot, you've got the bouquet, and you've got the gift bag as well. Stunning collection.
It really is.
So they're available now for you to, and many of you have already blamed Louise and myself and Linda for this early release.
I don't mind taking the blame.
I don't mind taking the blame either. Now, we were talking about the parchment retreat that we've just done, and also our annual Christmas open days and 1 day workshop. So let's give you some details of those. So we'll start off with our open days, which are on a Friday and Saturday. So if you're interested in coming along, this is for the Friday. Item number for that is 60214. It's £10. There's no club discount on this. They're two fantastic days for those of you that have been before. It's near Maidstone in Kent, so easy to get to off the M20. Free parking, there's refreshments, there's our... When you come in, you give us this ticket, which will get entered into a £100 prize draw, and we give you a raffle ticket. That raffle ticket you keep for the whole day. Barbara gets up on a chair, does a raffle every hour. Last November, we had a sing-along. We had a Christmas carol sing-along, and it was very, very good, very professional.
And they're nice prizes as well that you get.
Very nice.
Barbara just like looks around and goes, "What would I want?" And so she gets things together to give everyone every hour.
Absolutely. If you would like to come for 2 days, then the ticket for Saturday is 60215. And many of our friends often stay over to attend the 1 day workshop. So if you would like to get Inky and Artie with Barb, then the item number for that is 60216. They're £125 for the day. You do get your club discounts on that, and that includes a lovely sandwich lunch and through refreshments throughout the day. Then if you want to get all party and groovy with Linda, the item number for that one is 60217. They're both on the same day, however, they are in 2 different rooms. So it's sort of like you walk into one room, it's quiet, and then you come into the other room and it's not so quiet. But yeah, it's 3 beautiful days.
Oh, really, it is, isn't it? Yeah. I remember when I went to the one in June.
Yes.
And on a Sunday, me and Linda were doing the parchment retreat with the workshop, and it was just a really lovely day.
Yeah, really and the community centre is fantastic. Over the past few years, lovely lighting. They've just had the floor. Well, back in June they had the floor revarnished. That was a lovely smell.
I know.
And the open days are full of demonstrations, make and takes as well. So they really are.
It's a lovely atmosphere.
It is a lovely atmosphere. And you can just spend the day just walking around, sitting down, chatting. You can go outside if the weather's nice. You can go to the shops, you can come back. That's it. It's 2 lovely days, isn't it?
Lots of our lovely friends, they come for both days as well, because some people say, "Oh, I didn't get chance to see everybody and what they were doing, or the making takes and everything." So they come 2 days, which is really nice.
Right, okay, so let's have some back in stocks. Okay, do you want to pass me those folders, Louise?
Yes.
So finally, we have our mini makes back in stock. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the details on there. We've only got we've got the blue, the pink, and a brand new color, purple. Okay, so there's also double points on this to celebrate them being back in, and the double points run until midnight on Saturday. So if you're looking for a pink one, the item number for that is 31757. If you want to go blue, then the item number for that is 31756. And if you want to go for the brand new one, the color purple, item number 31844. £13.99, double points plus your club discount as well. So a Diamond Club member, that brings it down to £11.89. So should we have a look inside one?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a look inside the blue one.
So it comes with a nice little strap over it to keep it all together,
yeah,
which is really nice.
So, and I think there's 20 pages in there, and there's 4 pockets aside. So it's great for your little ATC. It's just your mini pieces of artwork.
Yes. And the nice thing is it opens at the side.
Yes, so they don't all fall out the top.
It opens at the top or something, and you've accidentally
they all tip out.
Tips out
like that.
But that's not in there. So
that's not it. That's just So you've got loads of storage in there. So that's the blue one. Okay, and then the pink one. This is, I mean, we're not saying the pink one you have to do this, but in the pink one, what we have is we've got the Mini Makes Plate Mate with a little starter kit. Oh, yeah. We've got this here. This is Barb's one, pretty in pink. Yes. So we've got the personalised Groovi plate. Barb's got a stash of coloured parchment, clear parchment.
Idea. Yeah, have the little stash of the
right. So it's good to go then. And then we've got different colours.
These are our lovely.
There are Mini Makes. Groovi plates. There will be some more coming very, very soon. Lovely Jazz is working on some new designs. She's currently on holiday, but it's just, I mean, doesn't that look lovely? Just the line art on the black.
It does look really nice, actually. White on black always.
Yeah, just don't do anything with them. Just leave them as they are.
Leave them. They look pretty.
So you can see they're great for your storage. You can keep your mini makes in there, your little pieces of art maybe you're working on as well.
And it's double-sided.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Really nice.
So you can see you can fold them over, and it's nice that the Mini Makes Plate Mate fits just inside as well.
Yeah, perfect.
So I said we'd show those during the course of this hour because we didn't get a chance. We only spoke about the back in stock. So that stock is limited. We can only get hold of a small amount of that, and once that's gone, I'll have to contact them again to see whether we can get any more. So, but they look lovely. Like Louise is just admiring them on their site when they're similar to our slowdown boxes. They look lovely on the bookshelf.
They do, yeah. I'm just deciding which one I want. I could have all three.
Quick. Quick. Right. Okay. So the other special offer is our coloured parchment.
Yeah.
So many of you are taking advantage of this. Excuse me. I'm going to hand over to Louise to talk about this because I've got a tickle.
You've got a tickle in your throat.
It's because I'm talking too much. Oh, let's go back out. Actually, let's go at that level. No, we're going to go to this camera because this one really shows off the colours, doesn't it?
Lovely. So we've got this lovely dusky pink and rich plum, which is really lovely. I love that pink. It's like a dusky pink, isn't it? So that's 40768, and on the back you'll see. I'll move it that way. Got that lovely plum colour, so lovely. Then we have the willow green and meadow green. That's 40770. We've got that nice bright green on the other side as well. It's beautiful.
I mean, just as a comparison, we're looking on this camera here. If you just flick back to that lovely bright green, I just want to show you the colours on this camera and just show you why we're doing it on the side one. When you look at that, it's completely different.
You see this
is the true colour
there
on there.
Then we have the primrose yellow and olive green, which is 40771. That's lovely, zesty, isn't it? And that's a really lovely olive green. I love that. Really pretty. Then it's one of my favourites is 40772, and that's the peach and nutmeg. They look really, really lovely on top of each other, like if you had the light on top of the
light and the dark. Yeah.
It's a lovely burnt orange, that is. really pretty. Then we have pear green and apple green, which is 40773. You can see on the back, that's like a slightly zesty olivey colour, which is really,
Zesty olivey.
A zesty olivey colour, Olivia. And then we have the petrol blue and smoky blue, which is 40774. So really like dusky teal, isn't it? Really lovely. I like that colour as well. Just nice to seeing all the colours in a folder.
I think,
it?
yeah. I mean, we've got the folder on the show as well. Bring those details up while you're talking about that. There
Perfect.
we go.
And we have midnight blue and the sky blue, which is the midnight blue is the closest we're going to get to the black parchment. But actually, I think I prefer the midnight blue to the black parchment because of the fact that it's got a slightly brighter feel to it.
Yes, it's not black, is it?
No, it's got like a slight tinge of colour, which is really, really lovely. But you can still put it on black card and it would look really, really dark.
Almost
like
black, doesn't it? Yeah.
And then you've got that lovely powdery blue there. That's really, really lovely. Then we have really bright orange squash and lime twist, which is 40776. They look lovely together. And then pine needles and sage green. So this is really lovely Christmassy colour.
Yeah.
Pine needles. And then you have that really lovely pastel sage colour. I love that. Then we have periwinkle blue and very violet, which is 40778.
That matches lovely with the
And look on the back.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's
there we go. That's colour coordination,
made in heaven, isn't
it? Sad, I know.
And then we go into our two-tone.
So the light and the dark.
Yes.
Now, isn't it?
So we have the teal, which is 5 sheets of each.
Yeah.
41403.
Okay.
So you've got the lighter and the darker. Nice and bright. And then we have green and light green, which is 41402.
Yeah.
And then on the back here we have lovely pink, which is 41406. And that is like the pale, the
it's
soft
like a baby pink, is
yeah.
it? Not a baby pink, but it's probably one of the softest pinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really
and then what we're going to do, we're now going to look at, so all of those are £8.49, so they're all half price until midnight on Saturday. And then, so we started off, when we first brought out the coloured parchment, it all started off with the light green, dark green, light teal, light teal and dark teal. Yeah. And then after they were proved really popular, it was a conversation I'm sure Barbara and Linda had, and Linda said, you need some softer colours now.
Yes.
Because they're quite bright. So this is where we went down the soft tones road, and we then brought out this collection of parchment.
So this is the light rose and this is the rose. So they look absolutely gorgeous together. So the light rose is 40402.
Yeah.
And then the rose is 40401.
Nice.
And then we have the ivory and light ivory. So again, very, very beautiful. There's a slight tinge to them, but they look really, really lovely together as well. So we have the light ivory, which is 40400. And then the ivory, which is 40399.
And it's really nice because all four of them,
yes,
the colour palettes just work so
well
beautifully. I mean, you can see that light rose and the ivory work really well together. But then you also get the lovely, this light ivory that also works beautifully with that light rose as well.
Yeah, so pretty. They do really work well together.
Really nice colour combination. As I said earlier, some of it is low in stock. Some of it we've got loads of, but some of it is low in stock. We had baby pink last week, and by the time we had like one. That's it was. We had one, and I put it on the show, and by the time we went live, someone had
disappeared,
grabbed it and took it. And at this point in time, there's no plans to reorder any of the coloured parchment or the design parchment, because it's like a big cost involved, because they have to be sent off to be printed, and plus we haven't got the room.
No, that's true.
There's no room at the inn, so to speak. So that is the other special offer we have for you. Well, there's loads of special offers. If you check out the show page, you'll see everything's available in bundles or available individually as well. So it allows for sort of different budgets.
It does, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go to some full screen graphics just so we can have a look at what else we have on the show. So we started off with the lovely Linda's Floral Gifts A5 square Groovi plate, item number 42545. So all of the prices shown are the normal price. If you're for like a non-club member, that would be the price. If you are a club member, when you log into your account online, it will show it reduced further by the relevant percentage depending on how many clubs you belong to.
Perfect.
So £34.96. Then we're gonna we're gonna have a look at the Christmas tree. This is our A4 Groovi template. Now this is where the A4 parchment really comes into play. Don't necessarily need it for this one, but the ones coming up you will. Item number 41020, you've got a £2.50 saving on that, bringing it down to £22.49. Then we're going to go crackers because it's Christmas. Item number 40436. Definitely need A4 for this.
Yes.
And when we look at the beautiful, it's not really artwork. When we look at the crackers from the design team, just by changing the colour of the parchment, they look so different.
They do, yes.
So if you're interested in that, if you want to get ahead for Christmas, then we've got that on the show. Then we have the most calorie-free cake ever. This is your cake template, A4 and border Groovi plate collection. Item number 41632. £12.50 saving on this, bringing it down to £32.47. And when you look at all the different elements, you can you can use them on anything, not necessarily just on the cake slice. Then build your own house. More to be revealed on that on Sunday. The Tudor House Template A4 and Border Groovi collection. Item number 41042. So you've got your main A4 template, which is your Tudor House. All of the instructions are laser etched into the plate, so no worry about losing a piece of paper. What do I need to do first? How do I do this? You also got a diagram on there for assembly. And then you've got two border plates just above that. You have your gingerbread house. So once you've traced out the outline of the house, you can then decorate it as a gingerbread house. Or maybe you would like to decorate it as a Swiss cottage, which is the one underneath. So you've got that lovely sort of tile slated roof. You've got some decorative corners. You've got a Christmas tree on there. Really, really lovely. Then on Tuesday, proved really, really popular. This was the Christmas cube box. And the borders in this collection are great for your mini makes.
Yes, they are.
And also you could interchange. And on Tuesday, you were using Tina's Christmas sampler, wasn't you?
Yes, it looked really lovely in the box template.
Yeah, so if you've got any of our A4 Groovi sampler plates, then those little square panels will fit beautifully on this cube box as well. So it's not just for Christmas. Then if you're new to borders, maybe you haven't seen borders before, we've got this lovely border plate mate. This is the Art Deco Alphabet Groovi border plate mate. The one with the numbers and that little square panel in the middle, that's the border plate that comes out, and then you use it like a normal plate mate. You've got that lovely uppercase and lowercase alphabet as well. Item number 40348. Then when we're working with A4 plates and A4 parchment, this is where the larger plate mate comes into play. So another very useful alphabet, uppercase, lowercase. You've got numbers, your ordinals on there as well. And you've got those little extender plates, which takes it from an A4 square into an A4 plate mate together with some Groovi tabs as well. Then what else have we got? I love this. This is the, I know it's sad, the precision craft knife. This is Japanese, top quality. The blades are absolutely amazing. So you get 5 blades at a 30-degree angle and 5 blades at a 45-degree angle. It's aluminium, it's lightweight, and the blade on it is top quality.
Cuts everything like butter, doesn't it?
It really does. Item number for that is 31627. And then what we did, we put a cutting essentials kit together. So it gives you your craft knife. You've then got your Pergamano steel-edged ruler, your A4 dual-purpose blue craft mat, and then you also get 2 sheets of the Groovi grip. And if you tuned in on Tuesday, you'll see why that makes such a difference when using a ruler and a craft knife. £6 saving on that, bringing it down to £29.97. Then if you started to collect the A4 plates and indeed parchment, then we have the Groovi A4 folder, item number 40575. And then finally, the back in stock, double points until midnight on Saturday, 31757 for the pink, 31756 for the blue, and finally the brand new 31844 for the purple. Now, if I remember rightly, I know when we were talking about colours before, the lovely Glynis said purple was her favourite colour.
So we're going to see an order from Glynis at some
I reckon
point,
there'll be an order from Glynis at some point while the stock's still there. So I thought what we would do, should we make a cake?
Let's make a cake.
Let's make a cake. Okay. So let's have a look. You've got the cake.
I've got the cakes.
You've got the cakes. So Louise has got the cakes. It's Friday.
It is.
So if we look at the traced out plates first. Super duper. Okay, so you can see here, it's very simple in design. Obviously, we haven't traced out all the instructions that comes on the plate. But what I love about it is that you've got various different decorative elements. You've got candles, you've got flowers, this lovely polka dot panel.
I know, that's lovely for backgrounds in cards.
You've got 3 different flowers, a set of 3 flowers of the same compared to those ones. And then on the end, it says celebrate your special day. But as we know with Groovi, you don't do that. I mean, you can, and you've got a beautiful card, piece of cake straight away. But then what we did was, I say we, the royal way, we then introduced some additional border plates to give you additional decorative elements. So you've got the cake with all those lovely frills on there, champagne or Prosecco or Bucks Fizz or
whatever you fancy drinking.
Fizzy water.
Fizzy water.
And then you've got the lovely sort of celebratory icons on there from your doves.
These are really lovely.
I love this, that the diamond is separate from the ring. So it could be like a wedding band, but it could also be, I mean, that is some
rock, isn't it?
Yeah, that is definitely a rock on there. I mean, if you're feeling a bit cheapy, you could just do half of it. Yeah, just a little bit at the top.
Just a tiny bit.
Then you got the lucky horseshoe, the bells, the rose, and the hearts in various sizes.
Yes, which is nice.
So should we have a look at some cake pieces?
Yes.
Okay. And this is where you'll see the real beauty of not only the design, but the coloured parchment.
I know, it looks so lovely with the coloured parchment. So you've got the flowers that were on the main plate.
Yeah.
Then got that lovely grid work. Somebody's decided that they want to put grid work in the sides, either side. And you've got a nice little flower at the end. It's so pretty, isn't it? And
They're lovely.
Lovely with the coloured parchment.
And because it's a cake, it can be, or a cake piece. I mean, it could be a piece of cheese as well.
It could be. You could have the ivory parchment.
Yeah.
With some little holes in it.
With a little mouth. Linda Williams has got a little mouse, hasn't she? In the wildflowers sampler plates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peeking out from behind, like
from behind the cheese.
From behind the cheese. So we've got some lovely pink one.
Pretty in pink on that one.
flowers. Oh, there's the background.
That polka dot one. Yeah.
The flowers. And you've got some lovely doves over the candles. That's lovely.
So I mean, these could be place settings. They could be wedding favours. I love that you can actually sort of stand them up. Depends, as long as you don't put anything
like
on the bottom. It could be like a tree. If I do it that way, you can see it could be a tree. But it could also be sort of like a name setting. So you could put somebody's name there so they know where to sit. It could be little party favours, wedding favours.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. What other ones we got? Oh, this is a nice one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. So that's a bit of dorsing in the background there, I reckon, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Which
We
looks
did
really
that
nice. Yeah.
on Wednesday, didn't you? Yeah.
I know.
In the course.
Oh yeah, great fun that day. That was lots of fun. Experimentation.
That's
Nice,
I
lovely,
like that.
Oh, it's got a little
It's like a little clasp on there. Yeah. That's a good idea.
What is this
It's like Emma Burns did that.
Ah,
nice.
lovely.
I love the colours on that.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And oh, this is nice because this is the clear parchment, but it's got a black backing, I was saying. So
it's got the illusion of silver then,
it
hasn't
does.
it?
It really does. It's so pretty. You've got the frill with the bells. And then we've got the heart. That's lovely. Oh, I'm going out short. The doves with the roses.
Yeah.
The bottle.
See, look, that just on its own like that.
Looks
lovely,
lovely,
doesn't it?
Yeah, with a little bow at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you got the little
champagne glass on the other side.
So pretty.
Nice.
And this one. So this is just normal clear parchment, but we've got some lovely like embossed gridwork at the front with flowers.
Those 3 little daisies.
Yes,
from the plates as well.
You make them into a corner then, so that's really nice.
Yeah.
You could also like decoupage them on top of each other. That would look really nice as well.
Okay.
Pretty.
Nice.
Last one.
So they look so different in all the different colours, don't they?
They do, yes. We've got the flowers at the top again.
Obviously, who doesn't like cake?
I love cake.
So what you can do is when you start, if you maybe you're doing sort of like a wedding invitation, you're doing like a party or something, and you start to reassemble your cake. Because we look on the overhead now, so you can see.
Got half a cake.
I've got half a cake. Louise has eaten the other half. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 of those pieces would make a complete cake.
Well, you were saying earlier, didn't you, that you could,
if you spread them out a little bit, and then you could have a little vase of flowers in the middle.
Which means then, if the further out it is, you can put some more cake slices.
More cake slices in. Yeah, I suppose it depends how many you have on a table. But I think these are lovely Christmas Day, special occasions.
Yeah.
And you can put
so pretty.
Anything in them, really. Little gifts, some chocolates in wrapping. I wouldn't put cake in there.
You wouldn't put a slice of cake in there?
I wouldn't put a slice of cake in there because obviously cake, unless it was wrapped.
Yes, it would have to be.
It'd have to be wrapped so that it didn't, because obviously you've got oils in cake, haven't you?
Yeah. How many Ferrero Rochers could you get in
Ferrero Rocher, my favourite chocolate, I reckon could get 4 in there.
Oh.
4's enough in one session. 4 boxes.
4 boxes, yeah.
But you can also make beautiful cards with it as well, because at the end of the day, it is a Groovi plate and it's completely flat. You've got the lovely designs on it as well. So this lovely piece of artwork, I don't know who did this one. Is there a name on the back of that one?
Josie Davidson.
Josie Davidson.
Using them with the trees
on that one. So that's just the side, isn't it, of the it's just up from the plate.
Yeah.
So
You've got the larger
look,
side and the...
There we go. It's that bit there, that larger one, and then the inner one is the smaller tree.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is really, really lovely, isn't it?
And then we've got some pieces. So this one here is just using
lovely ribbon sentiment.
Yeah, and then it's just using the borders that are on that border and the lovely little doves.
So pretty. And
then this one is from Gal.
Such a lovely piece of work.
So you've got a wedding card and you've got the gift tag as well.
You've got the hearts from the border plate.
Yeah.
and all of the little elements there. And I think the flowers are from the actual
from the plate itself.
Plate itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
what we're going to do, I'm going to bring up the four, because Louise and I are going to play musical chairs now. So let me bring that up on the screen. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to assemble the cake slice. It has got the instructions on there, but sometimes visually it's just nice to see. Okay. Right. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Musical chairs. All right, let's see if I'm in the right position, which one we're going. There we go. Okay. So we've got one that's already traced out. This one has been partially decorated. Okay. But you can see with the coloured parchment, you get that beautiful crisp white line art. Now, if you work on the other side of the parchment, you can also get that very soft, it's like a watermark colour, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you didn't want the vibrant, bright white lines, then you could work with it in that direction. So you would have the matte side facing you, and when you turn it over, you get that lovely soft, muted colour as well. So it's all about having the choices on that. Now, many of you already know, I am a knife person, okay? And this Japanese knife is absolutely amazing. I'm going to come in really close on this so you can see. I know it's sad. There we go. What a fantastic blade that is. Okay. And it is so fine.
It really is.
It really is. Okay. And what I find that because it's Japanese and it's that top quality and it's so fine, sometimes when you cut card or paper, you can get like a burring, because what's happening is that the blade is cutting in and it's splitting the parchment or the card, and you get like a curved edge sort of thing. With this, there's nothing. So look, if I just go like this, okay, and you can see I've got a beautiful, crisp, clean cut. Okay, completely smooth, as if it's been cut by the manufacturer. Okay, so what we're going to do is, because I am a knife person, all of these designs are quite easy to cut out with a pair of scissors. Okay, so don't think, oh, I can't get them because I'm not a knife person. You can see how simple the shape is to cut out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
I'm going to use my Pergamano ruler, and it already has a piece of Groovi grip on the back. So you get 2 A4 pieces, and I've just cut a sliver which is narrower than the ruler. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, it clings. Okay. So if I take this off for a moment, and I decided, right, I'm going to cut this. So I take my ruler, I've got my steel edge there. Okay, and I tend to work, I'm not right in front of it, it's off to an angle, so I know that when I'm bringing my blade in, my blade is coming across me rather than straight towards me.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're doing this and it slides.
Yes.
Okay, so I know this because it happened to me on TV. So this is where the Groovi grip comes into play. And I've also got a piece of A4 on my light panel as well. So if I'm working with my light panel, then it stops the plates don't slide around.
Sliding around.
So now if I pop that back in place like so, it's not, look, the parchment's moving.
That's a big difference.
But the ruler's not.
If you didn't have that, you'd have to put a hell of a lot of pressure down.
You would, yeah. And sometimes, people are worried about using a craft knife because they're worried about too much pressure and everything else. Just like with the Groovi system, there's no rules to say that you have to cut with a craft knife on the first pass of a knife. Okay. If I line, I wonder if I can come in a little bit closer. So if I line that up like so, okay, I'm not applying any pressure, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going over like so, and it's cut. Okay, just like that. So don't be worried that if you're doing it and your knuckles are going white like that, then I can understand you thinking, oh, I don't like a craft knife. And also because you're cutting, I'm not cutting towards me. My body is here, but I'm cutting off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do all the sort of the straight edges, so to speak. So the cake slice is slightly different to the cube boxes, but the principle is the same. So all I'm going to do is work my way around, and you'll notice the knife and the ruler are staying in the same position, and I'm moving my parchment. Now, as I come up to that corner, I'm just going to slow down like so, and then turn around again, just like so. And it's great because you've got this steel edge ruler. You're not cutting into, because I am cutting at an angle. If I was cutting up against this edge of the ruler, and because this is such a top quality blade, it would cut into the plastic. Okay. So then we're going to come along here and do this one. But for me, when I saw this knife in Barb's craft box, and she said we're going to stock them, I was over the moon, because I've always loved using a craft knife, and
you have a bit more control, don't you? Sometimes.
Yeah, sort of. But sometimes the
trimmers,
blades can be really big, and they can be like twice the size of that. And then I've found, because I did put some pressure on, you got that wobble effect, and then I'd be worried about it breaking. And so we're just going to work our way around. It really doesn't take long. And as I say, there's no rules to say that you've got to do it with the first pass of the blade.
It's nice that you have two different kinds of blades.
Yes.
There's quite a few there, so that would keep you going for a really, really long time.
Definitely, absolutely. I mean, I'm still on the original blade.
Yeah.
And I do use this a lot.
Just shows how good they are then, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you must use that a lot.
And it's great. So now I've done all my main areas, like so.
Oh, yeah.
I've still got that one here to do. Let me just go around and do this one. If I do the long areas with the ruler, just like so. And then I've got options. I can either go in with a pair of scissors and just snip, but I just find it's easier just to freestyle it. Just like so. Freestyle. Okay. But because it's fantastic. I know. It's really sad that I get excited about a craft knife, but
we all get excited about our crafting stuff though, don't we?
Oh, yeah,
crafting goodies.
Definitely. So all of a sudden that you'll now start to see the shape of the cake box taking place. Should put my glasses on really, but hey ho. See, my finger is away from it. It's just there to hold the parchment in place, like so. And then final bit from there. Okay, so now we have our cake piece nicely cut out. Okay, so if I zoom out now.
That was relatively quick.
Yeah, it doesn't take, I know I was going slow because I was showing everyone at home. Obviously, all these little bits and pieces.
Always good for flowers.
Always good for flowers.
Or butterflies.
Then another good, well, not good, just what's great is the ruler. So now what we're going to do, I'm working on the back and I'm using the bevel edge of the ruler up against the line of the score lines. And I'm just now going to tease the parchment. Okay, and I'm doing this all on the back so that it folds inwards. Because once you've folded the parchment, that's it. You can't unfold it. No, you can't take it back, definitely. So we're just going to work our way round like so. And there we go. And all the ruler is doing, it's just helping you get that straight line.
Yeah.
Okay, rather than sort of taking it and then you do it and it creases. So we're going to do all the little flaps first. I mean, you may find if you're struggling to pick those little bits up, then turn it around, put it on there, and then just lift up the larger piece. You may find that is easier for you. Okay, but it's just out of habit. I just go for the little flaps like so. And so all these instructions are engraved onto the various different templates. So now I've got all my little flaps folded, and what we're going to do now is do the main panels. So make sure that is in the right way. I can hear the lovely Sue on the phone.
Somebody's thinking, oh, I think I need these goodies.
She'll go quiet now. So then all we can do, so the lovely Sue will be in the building on Sunday. The phones will be in operation from 2:30 until 5:30 on Sunday. Right, so now you can see I've started to get sort of like the basic shape of the cake. If I can just do it very sort of lightly. And the only place, I'm now going to turn it onto the front. The only place we need to attach tape is the longest edge of this triangle and this little one down here. Okay. That's all it needs to hold it together. Okay, so high tack tape, which we have on the show page, is great for this. I would use this as opposed to a wet glue, because obviously parchment doesn't like wet glue.
No.
And because parchment's sort of like non-absorbent, all it would do would just crinkle, and then when it did eventually dry, it will just crinkle.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're going to pop that on there like so. It will probably take you longer to get the backing off of the red liner tape. It will to cut the piece out.
Sometimes it takes me more time to take off the double-sided tape than it does to make the cut.
So all I'm going to do now, I'm now just going to gently crisp up those edges, because I've already teased it. It's easy. I feel more confident now on doing that. Okay, so that's like that. That is the base of the box. That goes like that. Goes. So now, see how much easier that is. And you'll notice I'm not going fast, but you can notice that I'm not worried about it being folded in the wrong place. Yeah, absolutely. So now you can see all of a sudden it's going to start to.
It looks like a cake slice.
It looks like a cake slice now. Okay. And then all we're going to do is spend the next half hour taking the backing off.
Oh, that was good.
Hang on, it's not off yet. There we go. That's one bit off.
And another use for your craft knife.
Yeah. Use your 1 needle bolt. That's very handy for this job.
Yeah, I must admit I use 1 needle bolt to do quite a bit.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the lid back on my knife. Okay. Now, what's great about this knife is that the lid isn't round, so that when you pop it down, it doesn't roll. Look, if I do that, it's not rolling. And then it's got a hole in the end of it, like so. And you can either put it on the end like that, so you don't lose it while you're working. So it's just, rather than put it down and go, oh, where's the lid? So you just pop it on the end. Whether you do it that way or that way, doesn't really make any difference.
It just makes it slightly longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you do it the other way. So, but this is so light. It's got the weight here, but this, you don't even realise you're holding a craft knife.
It's just like a pen, doesn't it?
It is, yeah. Right, okay, so now we're going to do the assembly. So let's move that out the way.
Take these bits.
Thank you very much. If I zoom in a little. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, I find it's easier as you bring it. Oops, I'm going to bring the bottom two pieces together first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's created that part. And then I'm going to take this part and fold it inwards like so. And then we're going to line it up just like that. And I'm just going to press here because I can't really press down there because it's going to switch. So then what I'm going to do, if I come in on this camera, I'm going to try and do this up. Now I'm going to take my craft knife or my Pergamano tool, and I'm just going to go along the edge and just press down.
Oh yeah, perfect.
To make sure, so that is now completely stuck. And then we take that, and that goes in there.
Ready for your Ferrero Rochers.
Ready for my Ferrero Rocher. And that gives us our cake slice.
Perfect.
Okay, just like that. So that is how easy it is. And say, if you go against the product, I'm sure there's a video on there that I would have done this before. And I think you'll find there'll be an assembly one on the Christmas tree, on the cube box, on the house. They will probably all have a previous one where I've done these in the past. So if you get them home and thinking, oh, how do you assemble it? Have a look on there. I can't believe what the time is already.
Gosh, that went quick, didn't it?
It really did. Time for coffee and cake, I think. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to the lovely Louise.
Thank you, Paul.
And obviously Grace, as always,
Grace.
keeping an eye on everyone in the chat and helping out. Don't forget, Sunday, first Sunday of the month, special time of the month, with it being September. We often tend to celebrate a certain occasion.
We do.
And it's definitely a fantastic celebration on Sunday, 3 till 5, with lovely Barbara and myself. 32 years.
It's gone quick.
32 years. Barbara will probably disagree and say it hasn't gone quick. But yeah, 32 years. Gracie will be joining us as well, all the way over in New York. And all I'm going to say is keep an eye on Barb's blog tomorrow evening, and where more will be revealed. So whatever you're doing for the rest of the day and your weekend, enjoy. And we look forward to seeing you on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Don't forget, it will be just after 3 o'clock because of the UK government sending out that emergency test to all mobile and tablet devices. So don't come in at 3 o'clock and then think, where is everybody? Yeah. It will be just, I think it only lasts for about 10, 20 seconds, but 10, 20 seconds can feel like a long time. So thank you as always. Thank you to the lovely Louise.
Thank you, Paul.
And I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Take care now.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.